Welcome everyone here to the Smash Evening Show right here on Smash FM here on a Saturday morning here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go across to our friends over in the US. It is great to have one of our favourite US music artists on the show. Of course, she's just released her new single, of course, Own Your Summer. Of course, her name is Faith. She joins us right now from Charleston, South Carolina. Thanks, Faith, for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me again. It's been a while. I'm so excited to talk with you again.
Tell us, Own Your Summer is the single that you've got released right now. Tell us, so without giving too much away to our Aussie fans down here, tell us a little bit about the single.
Yeah, I would love to. So I know y'all are in winter right now, but we're just gonna picture summer, okay? And I know y'all got summer coming up soon. So I would love for you guys to listen to my new song. I think it's a great summer song. It's without giving too much, it's a girl anthem. It is a breakup song, and it's really fun. My whole goal with the song was just to write something that you could dance to and maybe go out on the boat or hang out with your friends, lay on the beach, and just have a great time. So I hope you really, really like it, and I would appreciate if you go add it to your favorite playlist.
How's the reactions been over there in the US with this single? And obviously, perfect timing because it is summer currently over there and it's pretty hot. You're in a heat wave over there at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. It is really hot here right now. And so it's got a really good reaction, especially with it being summertime. I wanted to release something really fun, summer vibes. And yeah, everyone seems to really like it. I also have a line dance, which is like it's a style of like really common in Nashville. And so I got a professional choreographer to choreograph a line dance for my song, and I'm hopefully going to have that video up either today or tomorrow. And it's going to be just really fun and lighthearted, and I hope people kind of hop on the trend, on TikTok and stuff. So people seem to be really excited about it. I'm so happy.
Having a single out at the moment. Are you
Mhm.
currently going to be on tour soon to play this?
Yeah, so I have some shows lined up, and I'm also working with different venues at the moment. Some in LA, some in North Carolina, and I'm trying to kind of branch out also and go more into the West Coast. So we're still working on getting all of the venues together, but so far I do have a good bit of venues lined up. And lots of shows in Nashville as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, I will be playing my new song, Own Your Summer. So I'm so excited.
I'm assuming you're not surprised with, I guess, the reactions that you've had from your amazing fans over there in the US. I guess branching beyond that, have you had any, I guess, really good, downloads or reactions from your other fans from like beyond the US?
Yes, actually, that's my favorite thing about having like Apple Music for Artists or Spotify for Artists, which those of you listening, it's basically an app that tells you where your fans are listening from. So I get to see where y'all are at all the way down to like the city, and they'll give me this map of the world, and it'll have little dots and all these places where people are streaming my music, and it is so mind-blowing to me that so many people around the world are listening to my song, and it is a huge blessing, and it's everything I've wanted to do. So yeah, I mean, Australia, I love you guys. Y'all are great, and y'all are streaming it, and I love watching it. So that's why I love those platforms so much, because I get to see all the fun statistics.
On top of, you know, and I have to ask, and I always ask this question when I have music artists on the show, especially when they release the new single. I
Yeah.
know you briefly said already about how, I guess, a little bit about the song itself. So how did this all come about?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I actually wanted to write a breakup song. I felt like I was seeing a lot. I tried to pay attention to my audience on TikTok and Instagram and kind of feel out what the vibe is, like what are they looking for right now? And I was just noticing a lot of videos about like breakup or like how to get in shape for summertime and how to journal and invest in yourself and love who you are. And that was so inspiring to me, just to see these girls just really realizing that their worth, and placing all of that effort that you might be putting into someone else into yourself and giving yourself that love that you deserve, especially if you're not being treated right. So of course, if you're in a happy, amazing relationship, stay in that. Like, that's a blessing. But also, it kind of gives you the courage that, hey, if I'm not being treated right, then I don't need this person to love me when I have myself, and I have value and worth in myself and I know how to love myself. So I just found that so inspiring. And I was like, this could be like a girl anthem. And I want to write a song, but also make it really fun and uplifting and just something fun to dance to. So that's kind of how I got the idea for the song.
And how long ago did this, when you first wrote this?
I wrote this in February. So it did take a few months to pull together, and this is a really cool write because it was just me and my producer in the room. We created the entire song from nothing, and it's really rewarding to go back and listen to it and be like, wow, we just went after it and we put all of our hard work into it, and I'm really happy with the outcome.
On top of having this new single, now obviously you're currently there in Charleston, South Carolina, but you actually have, I'm assuming you officially moved to Nashville, Tennessee, as well. Um, how cool is that? And have you completed your dream of being over there in the Music City?
I don't know if my dream's ever completed, but I will say I am so fortunate and so blessed. And ever since I was a little girl watching CMT and watching country music videos and just seeing these artists in Nashville, I was like, wow, I would love to do that. And so to finally make the move to Nashville and just dive in the whole music scene, I've met so many wonderful writers and musicians. I've been able to learn so much just surrounding myself with people in that environment where I can really kind of absorb what they're saying and learn from them. I feel like it's made me a better person. I feel like it's made me a better artist and a better songwriter. I've been able to connect with my fans. So it has just been so amazing, more than I could ever expect. And I just love Nashville so much.
Obviously, you mentioned that obviously you're still doing shows. Obviously when you go on tour, obviously you're still going to be there at South Carolina, North Carolina, as well as Tennessee. For anyone who doesn't know much about the Carolinas, in particular, North and South,
Yeah.
tell us a bit about. Actually, didn't ask this question when I had you on the show 2 years ago.
Okay.
But tell us how big are your music fans there in North and South Carolina?
Yeah, so South Carolina is my home state. It's in the East Coast of the United States. And we've got the beach and it's kind of like a coastal vibe, pretty laid back, but also we're from the South. So hence my accent. I've got like a Southern accent, and we we love home cooking. We love country music. So anyways, growing up in South Carolina has played a huge role in being an artist and being who I am today, my values, what I write about. So that really attracts a great fan base in South Carolina and then other states surrounding South Carolina, like North Carolina, Georgia, as well as Tennessee. And it's just been really a great experience. I had a show. I have two quick stories that I'd love to share, which
Yeah.
made me realize like, wow, people are really kind of listening to my music and relating to what I have to say. So one being Matt Stell, who is a country artist. He came to South Carolina to sing, and I was his opener. And typically, the main artist normally brings out majority of the crowd, you know, and you open, and that's your way of getting to perform in front of people, which is a huge opportunity. So I go on stage and I perform my set, and afterwards I was doing like a little meet and greet, and people were coming up to me like, I traveled from Colorado, which those of
Yeah.
you in Australia, that's on the other side of the United States. Okay, that's like near the West Coast. So they're saying, I traveled from Colorado to come watch you play. And my sister's a huge fan of you, and we both love you. And I just had so many people traveling from other states saying they came to see me. And
Yeah.
I had a bunch of people from my hometown. And so it was just like kind of mind blowing because I call me humble, but I just never thought that, you know, that many people would want to like come watch me. And so that was a really cool experience. And then another one was in Georgia, which is close to South Carolina.
Mhm.
And I was opening for Scotty McCreery, who's a country artist here. And I had just finished opening. And I mentioned at the end of my set, I said, hey, y'all, you know, I'm going to go to my merch booth. If you guys would like to come take a picture, come meet me. I'd love to meet y'all. So I was thinking maybe a few people might show up. I don't know how many people are going to want to get out of their seats and go up there. Well, I was just kind of taking my time, and I was walking up to my merch booth, and I told the security guard, I said, huh, that's a lot of people like in line for the bathroom. I was like, that's like a lot of people in line for the bathroom. And I just made that comment. Well, my merch table near the bathroom, and um, all of those people were in line to see me. I walked up, and my mom was running my merch table, and I look at her, and I'm just talking like these people are in line for the bathroom, and I'm just like completely oblivious to what's going on. And I say, and I go, that's a really long line for the bathroom. And she goes, Faith, those people, all those people are here to meet you. And I was like, are you serious? I think I was more excited to meet them than they were to meet me. And it was just it gives me chills. It was just so amazing. And it was something that I will never forget. It was that moment where I was like, this is what I want to do forever. Like, to be able to connect with my fans and talk with them was like the best feeling in the world.
Glad you segued me to my next question. I'm going to ask about that Georgia show then, when you finally got to meet your fans. So how many photos did you end up taking, and especially how long did that all go for by the time the line finished?
Well, okay. Sorry to my buddy Tyler Rich. He's a country music artist, and he was up next after me. It took his whole set. Like, I felt bad because these people were waiting in line, and some of them were like missing his set. And I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, I hope I'm not like taking them away from him. And so I wasn't expecting that when I mentioned that people could come meet me. So it took a while. It took probably over an hour and a half to meet all of these people and take pictures and sign autographs. And I can't even tell you how many people were in that line. It was a lot. It was going all the way down the steps to the stadium. So I was in shock. I don't even think I was processing what was going on.
So by the sounds of it, you should have been the main act.
No, I can't say that. Scotty McCreery is I cannot do that. But it was fun. It was fun for sure. I was very, very flattered.
But now, obviously, we should be promoting a bit more about your song, your new single. So for everyone that should have a listen from down here in Australia, and I know you have some amazing Aussie fans down here, and they're dying to know, when are you coming down under?
Oh my gosh, I would love to come within the next year. Like, I'm telling myself it's got to happen. I actually am working with a talent agent now, and it is like a lot of what we do is out of the country as well. So I'm making it my mission to come to Australia and meet y'all. I would love to learn more about Australia. I just want to travel. Like, I want to go on an Australia, like, take me and I will sing to you. I will play you music the whole time if you just give me a tour of Melbourne.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, hit us up when you're down here.
That's a
And
deal.
everyone down here in Australia, just to make sure everyone should download your new single "On Your Summer." How can I go about it?
Yeah, definitely. So it's available on all streaming platforms, anywhere you buy music. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, iTunes, what is it, YouTube, like all of them. So everywhere. Please go download and stream it, share it with your friends, get your girlfriends together, go on a beach day when it gets a little warmer, and let me know how it is. I want to see those videos on TikTok.
You got some merch associated to this already or about to?
Yeah. So it will be available on my website. It's faithschueler.com. So check it out.
And everyone that should follow you on social media, how can I go about it too?
Well, I have every social media under the sun as far as I know. So that's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, some new thing called Threads,
Okay.
Twitter. I mean, the list goes on. But it's at Faith Schueler, and my last name is SCHUELER, and that's just throughout all of my platforms.
I guess I've got to finish with this Georgia show. Now you've sparked me on this next one. So, all the photos and obviously all the autographs. Have you had any strange requests?
Um, Not really. I think I want to say I've signed someone's arm or like some part of their body. I can't really exactly remember. I don't even think, I think I was just so confused as to why. And I'm just thinking, I hope they don't get this tattooed. Like, I hope this is not for and I was just like, yeah, sure. So that was my one strange request, but all of the other ones have been pretty normal. I've signed guitars, hats, t-shirts, shoes, but yeah, anything like on the chest area or the arms, I'm just like, just don't get it tattooed. Just let it wash off. It'll be fine.
Faith, it is so awesome to have you back on the show, and thank you so much for reaching out to us to do this. As I said, one of our favorite US music artists, and we can't wait to have you down here in the land down under very soon, and definitely, I'm sure our listeners will be downloading your new single "On Your Summer" because and hopefully playing it during the summer, not obviously during winter. So
You can pregame in the winter. It's fine. Just go ahead, learn it now, and then you'll be ready for the summer.
and we can't wait to see your music video as well with of course that dance that you've got trending. So we can't wait to hear that. So watch that so we can practice it heading towards our summer in a couple months' time.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you today. And yes, I would love to see you in Nashville soon. Let me know when you're here. And thank you all so much for listening.
No worries. And that's Faith Schueler there. Join us there, of course. As we mentioned, of course, Own Your Summer is already out now, because and she mentioned about the dance a moment ago as well, because that's coming out sometime the next couple of days. There's more on the Smash Evening Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.